Cuba is an exciting place. Wonderful, warm people, amazing architecture, bustling cities full of bikes and cars and buses, and then really quiet country towns with horse-drawn carriages and people moving at a slower pace of life. And that really makes Cuba special.
It's unique because the people are so unique and everybody's helpful.
It's the type of experience you want to have when you go somewhere.
I love coming to Cuba. It's different than any other place in the world.
We recognized really there's a strong need for Americans to come and experience the real Cuba.
At Viva Cuba, we offer a real unique cultural experience for our guests. They're hassle-free, affordable, and we have small groups.
We take you off the beaten path. We get you in homes with Cubans, but where there's luxury and you're comfortable, so you have a great night's sleep.
Traveling several hours out of the city and coming out to the countryside has been pretty incredible. It's a slower pace. It's absolutely stunning.
I really feel privileged this morning. We went on a hike and I got to see the national Cuban bird. We're hiking to a waterfall where people swam, dove off rocks, and it was just the icing on the cake to see the bird.
The people are extremely friendly. It's very safe. We are having a wonderful time experiencing such a unique culture.
The restaurants that we go to are some of the most delicious food you're going to find in the Caribbean.
Every meal has been better than the one before.
When you walk around any of the cities in Cuba, I've not felt a safety issue in the very least little bit.
I love traveling with Viva Cuba because with such small groups, they can respond to people's interests and really accommodate all of us.
I would recommend Viva Cuba to my friends because of the size of the tour group, because of the tours that you do, the sights that you see, and our tour guide was very, very good, very, very knowledgeable. He knew a lot about Cuban history, he knew a lot about the wildlife of Cuba, he knew a lot about everything, and he could dance the salsa.
One fantastic thing about our Cuban tour guide is that he's a fixer. Everything runs smoothly, runs quickly. We move to the front of the lines. Things are paid for. We don't have to stop and go one by one by one.
Our Cuban guy has a sense of humor, and he's a Cuban. He's been born here and he's been all over the country, so he knows it very well and he loves it.
If you go in one of these large groups, I think you're a little more insulated, a lot more insulated from the Cuban people as such. So with Viva Cuba, the smaller group, you've got a little bit more contact with them, and particularly when you stay in Casa Particulares, because it facilitates the connection with the Cubans, and that it removes a layer of insulation between you and them.
We're always stopping like a little mini party to put our feet in the ocean, take photos.
My trip to Cuba has been absolutely incredible. It has exceeded my expectations, and I absolutely cannot wait to come back.
I've traveled with many different tour companies in other cities, and I would highly recommend Viva Cuba.
I hope that you'll join us in Cuba. It's a special place, and we work hard to make it special for our guests that come with us.
If you're thinking about going to Cuba, please call us. We'd be happy to answer your questions.